Hello everyone and welcome to chapter
How
2
long have
of
I
the
been looking?
awesome game series which is
I've
called The
lost
Sea.
track of the time.
Again, like chapter 1, this is going to be a 100% walkthrough for all the puzzles and
Wow,
like
what is this place?
every journals and also the secret object and 2
Better have
murals
a
that
look
we get
around
on
this
this map.
abandoned village. Harry's crew might have stayed here.
Plus,
This
I will also keep the
enormous
exploration
stone
part in the
slab looks
walkthrough
like a
as well,
mechanism to get
so
up to
that
the
you don't get
outcrop.
away from the story, you get the hint of what is
something
going on in the
missing here.
game, just for the better immersion. You come here,
A tiki,
you see this.
like something straight out of an adventure novel.
There's gonna be 4 Tiki statues. You're gonna have to interact in them to get the journal
It's
entries.
some sort of Polynesian coat of arms. Is that an octopus? The Everhard expedition. They set up camp here.
Now, not every object needs to be interacted in order to get the 100% completion for the journal entries, but most of them are.
They're composed of 4 pieces.
This is the second one, and
It's broken, but I might as well draw what I can see of it in my journal.
yeah, of course, this was broken, but you'll get the hint of the figure. It was really a great puzzle. It took me a little, like a couple of time to understand what was going on and how the things were related.
They were packing a lot of heat when they came to this island, but they took all the guns with them.
Also loving the story up till now. Like we know.
Very neat.
What was that?
Quite a looker.
I'm not trying to miss all these
Professional
dialogues
model, maybe.
because you get the story through it, that's why.
His real name was Costas?
So these are the camps of all the crew members.
Nice comb.
They have vanished to somewhere, and this
Who
island is
worries this
already a
much about
secret
their
place.
appearance in a place like this?
So every object in this game gives you a certain kind of story.
I'm not sure what to expect on this island, but I hope I won't regret not having a gun. Blowing an ancient hatch with dynamite sounds like a fool's errand to me. This fella sounds pretty hot-headed. I've never cared much for games of chance.
Some objects and some parts are just for the details, not for the journal entries. Oh, no, this is the third one, the Tiki statue,
Could these tikis be some sort of guardians?
and that object is missing.
Something's missing inside that emblem.
You need to interact with this, otherwise there will be no journal entries for that. So you will miss out something.
Looks like some of the crew members didn't get along too well. Fascinating.
Let me record it. So, you said you've been on this island before.
Yes. Some years ago. I made a rookie mistake. I did it from my fishing boat to go to what looked like a better spot. Less than an hour had gone. My wetsuit, my bar, my canoe water channel. And I got big flow already from that mistake.
Polynesian
What gave you
man
that
covered in
scar?
tattoos. I'm not sure if he looks angry or scared. Well, what well?
I didn't get a good look at it. But it seemed
So
like
now you believe in magic,
I
old
never-
pal?
Anyway,
Some photographs have some kind of secret written behind them, so you do check them out.
the one where we landed on the island.
Now we have went to the 3 camps, now we're going to move for the 4th one before moving in further for the extra puzzle in
Damn
the
it.
game.
Someone on the expedition died.
You need to interact here, okay? So someone died on this expedition.
A farewell message from a friend.
The guy with the mustache is dead.
I never thought that this expedition would cause anybody's death. I'm sure Harry never thought so either. If he'd known this was going to happen, he'd never have come here. Something's missing here.
So we know 2 objects are missing. A lot of
Did they
dynamites were
use all
used.
the dynamite? Explosives. Looks dangerous.
Puzzles in these games are
What
kind
a
of hard.
delicate piece of craftsmanship.
So this was the fourth Tiki statue. You'll get a pattern. I'll show you once I unlock
He seems
everything.
confused, as if he was having a hard time writing this down. They used the emblem as a headstone for Roy's grave. This one resembles a shark. I hadn't been close to a grave since my mother's burial. Shortly after she died, my lovely Dalmatian spots, as Harry used to call them, appeared. I thought it was nothing at first. The river cuts through that canyon. It doesn't look safe to cross. Oh, I must have found the luxury huts. Pretty swanky. Look at him, giddy as a schoolboy. That Frank seems to feel guilty for whatever happened. I feel really bad for him. Considering how poorly Harry draws, this isn't half bad. Interesting.
Interact with all of these photos here.
More drawings. What mess did you get into, Harry? It's been ripped out of something else.
So this is one of those tablets that was taken out in the one of the huts
Parts of
from the
Tiki on
underground.
this column seem movable.
So you can interact with this Tiki statue, and the first thing we have to do is
I've seen Harry keep even restaurant checks for bookkeeping. He would never tear up a piece of valuable information.
join all these parts to get a diagram. We'll get the order of the symbols in that order, and that order, that symbol represents some kind of structure. We're going to align those structures in the Tahiti pillar so that we could unlock a secret door. I really love puzzle solving games because they kind of create a bit of stimulation on me. Oh, no, wrong one. Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong button, so I came out of the puzzle. What are you doing, man? Not this one. Look carefully. Oh, sorry guys, sorry. Yeah, this one will do. So we got the two symbols already. First one represents kind of turtle. Second one, fish maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it looks like fish. I don't remember the third one, but we'll see. So we need to get all the pieces together. There will be 4 symbols, 4 order. So we have to do everything in the sequence of those symbols. We got the third symbol. It's a very slow paced game, but definitely worth it if you like puzzles, because the puzzles are not easy, they are really hard. It took me a couple of hours to really resolve all this. I think the 4 symbol is ready. So there you go,
Got it.
the 4 symbols. Let's see them. So we have to align those boxes on the Tahiti pillar in according to those symbols. These symbols will not be on the boxes, but they will represent. I'll show you what they will represent.
You put together quite an expedition, Harry.
Now we'll
And
do all
just
the
with little
interacting
me.
objects. We'll interact with all the rest of the items. We'll start from here. This is the letter. And it will also reveal a good story. So
My dear old pal, I know you won't ever read this letter, but I'm accustomed to writing you, and it comforts me in this strange place. This island is riddled with secrets. So many secrets. But I'm not only talking about mechanisms and contraptions, Norah. I dare say that something on the island clouds one's judgment. Otherwise, I don't have an explanation for Roy's actions. The man was arrogant, impulsive, and a little cocky, but was no fool. We weren't friends by any means, but he didn't deserve what happened to him. Nobody deserves that. We may have made some progress in finding the cure for your illness, but at what price? I miss you so much, Norah. Harry.
He may not say it explicitly, but Harry blames himself for Roy's death. I know him too well.
so her husband thinks that
And I miss you too.
there is some kind of power responsible who forced Fox to do that explosive work.
Something's missing here. Jeepers! A stranded ship.
Yeah, when you interact with this silicate, you get to see a stranded ship, just like it's shown here.
This explains why the campsite is nearly abandoned.
So because of the accident and certain things, okay.
Other planes of existence. That's bats.
So people believe that this lens, whatever this thing is, gets you
Black
open
ooze
some different
in a
reality,
telescope?
different dimension. So her husband was solving this puzzle.
The Harry Everhard I know would never have given up on this. Something must have happened that kept him from solving it.
I don't want to interrupt when she talks. That's why I just stops in between. So this is the mechanism that lets
Where
you
did you get this strange
see through the
device,
different
Harry?
realm, another dimension, kind of. But we need to solve this puzzle before we could see that other dimension. We'll get back to it
I'm
afterwards
pretty
because we
sure
really
how
can't
this
solve it up till now.
thingamajig
We
works
need certain
and
things to
what
do
to do
before
with
doing
it.
it. Now it's time for us to actually solve this pillar puzzle, but yeah, let's solve the pillar puzzle. So I'll open my journal, and you can see the 4 pillars on the left page. Don't go for the right page. I already completed the mission, that's why it's in my journal. Once you complete it, everything shows up in your journal. So this is a walkthrough and also a story guide. So you can see the 4 pillars and the 4 symbols representing on the right side and their order. Just align them according to the symbols and according to the order. First one is the turtle. The second one, I don't know what it represents, but I'll just say, so there you go.
A secret compartment.
So we get inside. So there's one secret object on this map, so I'm going to show you. You might miss it out, but you have to see. So this
What
is
kind
a
of stone is this?
stone or the
I've never
tablet
seen
that you're
any
looking
substance
for.
quite like it. It feels disturbing.
And interact with every
Impressive work.
object on this
Is that a fish
location.
pattern?
There is the secret photograph, and this is actually the secret object on this map or on this
Really
chapter.
old photo. The island is wearing a lot of tribal ornaments, but none of them seem Polynesian. This appears to be the shrine of a Polynesian chieftain.
So now we have the rock with us. that we need. You remember the first picture we saw?
Harry hated
Where it showed
asking
that
his
we have to
parents for money
place-
to fund this expedition.
Just wait.
The Everharts are a wealthy Boston family, quite old-fashioned. They were never really pleased with his eldest marrying a middle-class girl. That's why he wanted to get away from them as soon as he could, just like his siblings did after him.
So we got details on
This
her marriage.
enormous stone slab looks like a mechanism. How is that possible? What fascinating technology.
She's amused by the technology present in this time. We're gonna press this button and move up.
Oh my!
A new area unlocks for
What
you.
happened here?
This is the section where dynamite was placed and bombed, which made the accident
A
occur.
medical bed soaked
death.
in blood.
Interact with every object and
That
photos
black
here.
ooze again. Skin alterations, like the ones on my hands.
Now we are slowly learning that this doctor,
Heavens,
there was one doctor
losing
guy
his
on this
mind.
trip or expedition who was getting his mind twisted with this old,
crepes. This man was splashed with that black liquid.
yeah, with those all kind of creepy things.
Whoever took this picture must have a really cool head. Those spots look all too familiar. Is this a picture of my hand?
Lots of twists and turns in the story as well up till now.
Erythrocytes. Aren't those red blood cells?
Was that really her hand or was it someone else? It makes you think in your mind.
Ugh, I can't stand the smell of medical equipment. Reminds me of my illness. I'd better not touch it. Given what happened, they shouldn't have either.
The explosion opened a new site for us, and it's actually a
Is
cave.
this stone structure a hatch of some sort?
So now we're gonna move down.
Well then, I'm going down. Come on, Norah. Deep breath.
This puzzle was kind of very hard for me to exactly understand how to relate the things on this one. The first chapter puzzle was easy, but this was kind of hard. So when you come down here, you will see that there are going to be three
Is
eyes,
somebody whispering?
which has the liquid flowing out of them, the ooze, and they
Is
will
anyone
also
down here?
create a whisper sound, like this voice, creepy voice, scary voice. So you have to interact with those. Oh my god.
This eye, is it calling to me?
When you interact with this, nothing will
I
happen
almost feel as if
because
they're
there is no
watching
liquid
me.
flowing. So you have to interact with the three eyes, which have the liquid, black liquid flowing out of them. So we interacted one of them. When you go, there will be scary voice coming up.
Another eye. I hear whispering.
So we got the three flashes.
I hear it. I'd better draw it just in case.
So this will also make her do the entry in her journal. And I've already completed it. That's why you don't have to look to the picture on the right. You'll get only the diagram on the left page. The three eyes with the three patterns of the dots or the ooze.
The whispering, it stopped. Was I imagining all that?
So interact with all of these pictures and the photos.
You were close to
There will
something
be
here, Harry.
Two
Let me see
Mrunals
if I can
in this
solve
area.
it. This looks like another job by handyman Harry. Maybe he heard the whispers too.
If you like puzzle games, then this is a must play. Now these are the two
Depicts a
murals.
ritual
Interact
of
with
some
them.
sort. What are they doing to their eyes?
And this one.
How old is this mural?
Interacting with
It
these two
looks really
murals will let you
ancient.
complete the mural spot. There are two murals on this map. Now this will When you come here, this will unlock the shortcut for the hill area, of where the where the
Well,
two
that was easy.
huts are on the hills,
This should save
or the
some
camps,
time.
you can say. So now we're gonna head for the lens puzzle, this mechanism, and you're gonna have to place the markers according to the pattern that you just got received, the eye patterns. The level 3 dot here, I will call level 3 because actually there are 3 levels for a dot: smaller, bigger, and the biggest. So this one is the biggest dot. Now I'm going to go slightly left. You can see the top one, slightly left. This one is the level 2, or the biggest, not the biggest, the bigger dot. And now we go in the center. Place the red dot in the center, and we'll go for the second level dot here. Not the third level, second level. You'll get the idea once you unlock the pattern for the eyes. This will be level 1 dot. You can see on the second diagram on the left. Then we go slightly on the right. Place the dot here. This will be a level 3 one. Okay. Then we go to the left portion, slightly in between the top and the middle. And this will be level 1 dot. So as soon as you place the level 1 dot, it will get completed and come out of the mechanism. And you will unlock the picture on the top right. We'll take the lens from here.
I wonder what I might be able to see with this lens.
Now with this lens, we will be able to see the different dimension.
It fits.
There you go.
What?
It's like
What on
a
earth?
star
What
constellation.
is happening?
Now you get this, and
My God.
there is also one last puzzle remaining.
What was that I
So
saw?
we're gonna go
What
and
were
solve
those
it.
stars?
You'll get the diagram in your journal entry as well. Now I want to show you there's also one Easter egg, which is a rare achievement for you guys. We can also take a look at that. Don't go to the cave area, just go down below where you started, and you will see an Easter egg, the logo of the company which made this game. Just interact with it, and there will be a secret dialogue here.
I believe this symbol means humble gawker of glamorous indie games. Brilliant.
I love these kind of games which make your mind stress a little bit. Not it doesn't put you in stress, but kind of a stimulation. So I love it's a gorgeous looking game with a gorgeous puzzles, and some are really hard to take it down actually. So we go down below to the cave area where those eyes were, and we'll use that stars constellation pattern on those eyes. This will be the last puzzle for this section, or for this chapter. There's gonna be one good cutscene, so I will keep that cutscene for introduction to the chapter 3. So we'll track from here,
I can press these star-shaped
and then
tiles.
this one. There's gonna be a black ooze flowing in between. You can see that. Just look at the pattern, okay? So you have to go through it. Then this one, then we'll come all down. I'll try to show you. This one, then we'll go all the way to the right. This one. And You can see we have to go to this one then. This one now, you can see. And the last one. As soon as you click on this,
Right, looks like I solved it.
this will go up and it will give you an interaction point.
Great Scott! Oh,
So
the well is filling up. That's black ooze. No, no, no. What's happening? What's happening? I'm feeling again.
So this is basically the end of chapter 2, but there's gonna be some cutscene and the follow-up here, so I'm not gonna cut the video here. She will be in some kind of
What is
other
this?
dimension, as
Where
I
am
was
I?
talking about.
Am I dreaming again? This is different. It isn't my recurring dream. I can't stop walking. My legs aren't responding. Holy Moses, what is that creature on the horizon?
Gorgeous view, ultimately gorgeous view. The puzzles are not the reasons.
No,
I mean,
no!
this game just blows your mind with the graphics. So this is a very good cutscene, and it's a follow-up to the chapter 3.
I can breathe. Underwater. I have to get back. I have to find...
So it's about to end.
What is that? What kind of creature is this?
We're gonna be continuing in the chapter 3, this awesome game
I
series.
need to get a closer look.
I'm having a blast playing this game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next upload.